Welcome, it's Andrew from BeerGuide, and we're here to talk about some Alberta beer, reppin' Bent Stick t-shirt, reppin' Cilantro and Chive glass, reppin' Blindman. So let's talk about this beer. This is the Lemons and Limes Kettle Sour. This debuted in 2017. I'm happy they brought it back for 2018 because this is a beer of the summer. So it is their classic Kettle Sour series. I think they're on number 10 now, where they would basically do their Kettle Sour beer and then add a different hop component to it each time, changing, which is kind of fun and interesting. So they found a way to zest hundreds, if not thousands, of lemons and limes to make this beer. If you reference the handy Alberta craft beer guide, which we produce, in the north section you'll find Blindman. It's alphabetical in that section, and they say a lot of these breweries, they have like a first date right here, the first day they produced their first beer, or their beer was available for purchase. And if you didn't notice, a little Easter egg in this book is that Blindman keeps changing their little first thing. So this one's infinite for the approximate number of lemons and limes we'll end up zesting this summer. They found a cool way around it. You hook up your peeler to a drill. You hook up the actual lemon and lime to the drill, so it rotates, and then you just hold your peeler against it. So you're not constantly zesting. You just have it run, and you hold your blade against it, kind of like a lathe. Anyway, that's their secret. So let's look at this beer. It's not the, be honest, it's not the prettiest looking beer. It's kind of like a murky color, but lots of citrus, and then that tartness, they just go so well together on the nose. Yeah, it's lightly tart. It's very refreshing. The lemon and lime just goes really well together. Good color, whatever, but it's a tasty beer. I prefer doing something lighter, refreshing as like first beer of the day. This is the first beer of the day. I like a Kolsch, I like a crisp lager, a Pilsner, a Euro lager, all kinds of lighter, crisp, refreshing. And this is one of the Kettle Sours I throw in for that first beer of the day, which arguably I think is the best beer of the day. Your palate is still new and fresh, and there's a lot of science behind it. Look it up. Quick story about these guys, Cilantro and Chive. These people are awesome. So full disclosure, they do buy an ad in our book, but they don't ask me to do any videos. No one does. I do these because I want to. If someone ever asks me to, you'll know as well. But what I love about Cilantro and Chive is, well, obviously their food is amazing. They do these Caesars that eat like a meal. Yeah, it's just a pulled pork, mac and cheese sitting on the top of a Caesar, and a side of, I think you have fries on the side too. I had it once. God, it was so good, but I couldn't eat any of the side. I barely finished a burger, but it was great. But the story about these guys, and also they're amazing human beings. Shout out to Riley, one of the owners. He's just, some people are just awesome human beings. He's one of the biggest supporters of the industry. They have over 130 different craft beer, mead, and they're getting some cider and other stuff like that. So huge selection, a few taps, I think four or six taps as well. Their food is incredible, but they just have a good culture with their staff, how they teach people, how they train. They're involved in the community. They do a lot of collaborations with other businesses and other breweries, and they're just awesome human beings. And then now they bought Moe's Pizza, which I should do a pizza review because their pizza's awesome. Anyway, the story about Cilantro and Chive, when I brought this up at the glass, we were in Lacombe, again, small town between Edmonton and Calgary in Alberta. Worth a visit because Blindman Brewery is there. There's a distillery next door. There's an awesome Sweet Capone's. It's like an Italian bakery. And of course, Moe's Pizza and Cilantro and Chive. When I talk about these glasswares, we were checking out some of the shops in the little town, and we found two of these glasses at this not a Value Village, just a thrift store, a secondhand store, and they were 50 cents each. And so I paid $1 for these two like well done glasses, and again, I'm just big fans, and I like the branding and the way it's etched on. But I've yet to find out whether they actually sell these glasses, and then someone donated them, and then I bought them, or what I hope didn't happen is that someone stole them, donated them because they were just hanging around, whatever, and then I got them for $1. So if that is the case, Riley, if you watch this, or let me know on Twitter if these are stolen, I will return them to you. And if they're not, then I'm going to enjoy them and talk about them some more. Long story long, this is a fantastic beer. We bought a keg of this last summer. We were at the brewery when this came out, and they put it on nitro, and it was amazing. It was one of the best beers I've had. So we replicated that here at the house last summer. This iteration, I feel like, is a little more, I don't know, it seems not as robust. Maybe they toned back the punch, like the acidity of the kettle sour a bit. I remember it being, to my memory, it was more tart last year. This one seems more lemony and a little lighter. Still a fantastic beer. Maybe let me know your thoughts if you've had both each year, what you think. But other than that, I'm going to keep on drinking this. So, cheers.